problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Never my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The vote and affection. I summon it down because.
Okay, we need to.
Done, Joe. Looks good. So Joe actually added a gusset. So this is our bracket that's going to hold the turbo off the Maven. And that goes to the frame. It's a heavy turbo.
It's a heavy turbo. I mean, if I did a 102, I'd need this. Oh, sorry.
Wow. He's lying. That's not how big the turbo is.
Am I though? Am I?
Easy.
Am I?
Alright guys, so Joe is starting the wiring using the Maven mount.
Yeah, I got the Maven thing.
Little pin.
Pinning it like I've got all these pinned.
So he mapped all of these out. So these sheets came with it, right?
Yeah, these two came with it. So then I pulled the Holly sheet and then I determined which ones I need and then I mapped it to the Maven.
That's pretty cool.
And they tell you like what gauge wire you can go through there. And
see, that'd be helpful for someone like how do you know what gauge to use for what?
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I'm just kind of winging it here. No.
So and then
the Holly tells you.
Oh, okay.
So they tell you what size wire it has to be.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, then he's got to pin them and then put them.
Pin them and then yeah, put the sleeves and the boots on it and then put it in here and yeah, I'm hoping to have the 47 pin, this one, done this evening.
That's not too bad.
So I'm about halfway through doing the pins on it.
So it makes it a little easier. I think the longest time, right, is just the prep work, just laying it all out.
Yeah, and getting ready.
Yeah, and you bought $300.
And I had to buy these specific crimpers that were $350.
Fancy.
I mean, they're nice and all.
If anyone needs to use them, we'll lease them out.
Absolutely not. Someone else has to go spend $350. And I have to buy this special removal tool for this guy.
Oh, to take them out?
Yeah, if you put one in and you didn't mean to.
Oh, put it in the wrong spot.
Real pain to get out.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm hoping I don't have to do that.
So yeah, Joe's working on the wiring today. I'll show you guys.
I'm not working on Dave.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what we got done on my car. Alright, before I show you guys what we got done yesterday, look at this exhaust. So this is 5-inch, and somehow this has got to go in there. This is like diesel exhaust. So yeah, we'll figure that out. But yesterday we got the Maven mount in. So Joe made this super nice chromoly brace here. It's actually gusseted, and then we welded it to the frame. We'll probably obviously paint this bare metal that we grinded off, but Joe made this super nice chromoly piece, and then we got the Maven mount right there, and it is not going anywhere. And the good thing is we can fit a bigger turbo on there too, which is good because that mount ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, super nice. That probably is what took us the longest actually, is figuring that out, because we had to have the depth right so it could come off of that for the hot side pipe, and then make sure we still stayed even with the pipe that comes off the intercooler, and then also to leave us enough room for the exhaust to come off, and then also to miss the lower radiator pipe. So there's a lot of stuff going on to make sure this was in the right spot, but we've got that mounted up, and we're gonna start working on the hot side tomorrow. But tonight I'm gonna put in the new ID 1700 injectors from Lethal Performance, and I also got new spark plugs, so we're gonna gap those for the new power levels. Alright guys, so yesterday we got a good amount done on the hot side. So this pipe we already had tacked up, and then Joe started making the other one, which was a little bit easier than we thought. Sometimes when stuff goes this easy, we think we did something wrong, but we actually did something right. We got the front intercooler cold side pipe remade. We did have to take the blow-off valve off of that, just because with how far the turbo comes forward this time, the blow-off valve probably won't fit there. So we're probably gonna put it on the front side. I brought the bumper over so we can see if it's gonna fit, but that turbo is not going anywhere. So what's cool is we have a bigger turbo, but we actually have more clearance than we did last time. So we got the Maven mount under there, some chromoly tubing going to it, welded to the frame. And then we got the hot side pipes, clears the lower radiator pipe really nice. And yeah, somehow we ended up with more room, which moving the radiator forward definitely helped. And we're gonna put the single fan on that side.
So here we are. That's Joseph, by the way. Streetcar Joe. Follow me on Instagram. Anyway, so here we are. I'm working. I can't show you what I'm working on. It's nothing cool. But I'm working, and David is messing. I mean, they know you're getting it, right?
Here's the motor Joe's putting in his car.
Okay, so David's messing with his roll bar, but that's for the next video. But the point is I heard him drop a bar earlier, and then I come over to give him assistance, and look what I find.
That's not.
Look, that's a piece of concrete.
I kicked that.
David broke my floor somewhere.
Where? Dude, I kicked that.
David, what are you doing?
I'm out.
Concrete. My floor.
We need counseling.
This is unbelievable. So in the next vlog, David will be working on his car at his house and not my house. Do you see how nice my floor is?
I thought I'd be
David!
I thought I'd be redoing your floor.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're knocking the brooms over.
Ah, yes.
My bumper. Joe, what were you doing down there? Oh.
I was. There was a popsicle stick down here.
You eating ice cream?
Ow! I'm too old for that. Okay, I'm up.
Okay, so we're working on the wastegate. We got to add a little height to it. Joe's just working on the height for it. Look at that.
Shout out Dave.
Look at them cuts. Damn. And yeah, so he already has the blow-off valve flange ready. We're just trying to figure out exactly where we're going to put the wastegate so we can reuse the dump tube. And then we'll use a hole saw, which pretty much all these are mine from all the turbo kits we build.
I think the only one yours is this one that went through a hood.
No, I got 2 hood ones. Where's my big one?
You took it with you. I don't have it.
No, it's here somewhere. Joe's lying.
No, because this is a 3 5/8. This is the first one. I don't have the second one. Oh, because we didn't buy it. Remember, I wallered it out with a bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're doing that again soon. So, yeah, we're pretty happy with the placement. We're going to double check the wastegate here. And then we got a hole saw. Weld it. Is that the money you owe me? You owe me money.
Oh,
Joe, get to work.
I'm literally waiting on you.
Guys, so we got the wastegate fitted with the dump tube, which
you got a mouse in your pocket? Whee!
And Joe got the block. I mean, I helped with the fitment, I thought.
You held it.
Someone has to hold it. And Joe got the blow-off valve, so you can actually see it from up there. But
Dave was a critical part of getting it done.
This is you being nice. That's what we're working on. Joe and I are working on being nicer to each other. Couldn't have done it without each other, right? So the blow-off valve used to sit right up here, but since the turbo moved forward a little bit, Joe had to put it over there, which that'll be kind of cool. You can see it from the outside.
Yeah, I think it'll look good right there.
But fitment is looking pretty good on everything.
Fitment's good. That's good. We got a little.
We gotta add a little spacer there somewhere.
Yeah, something. And we may be able to rotate it to get it.
But the dump tube's just rubbing on the steering column just a little bit, but that's not a big deal. So pretty much everything's ready to weld, except the exhaust.
Except for the downpipe.
Which we got to bring the hood over for that.
I thought you were bringing it tonight.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow.
I think it's time for food now.
Yep, food time.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed the update on the Mustang and us working on it. We are getting pretty close to being able to finally weld up all the hot side parts and the cold side. We did try and start the downpipe last night, but unfortunately I have the wrong flange. Oh well, gotta move on. But we are getting really close, really close to TX2K. We are, I think, about only 17 days away, and with not having the downpipe flange correct and we have to order it, we're not gonna get it till like Tuesday or Wednesday at this point. So that's actually gonna set us back. So I think we're gonna skip the downpipe for now, weld everything else up, and actually start working on the cage because we can't lose any time. So last night we lost a full night of working on the Mustang. We did lose partially part of that day also because we had to go to Lubbock for caffeine and cards, which you guys will see a video on later this week. But we can't afford to lose any time right now, so we're just gonna skip the exhaust for now and move on to the roll cage, and then when the flange comes in, we'll get back to the exhaust. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you subscribe. We are 17 days away from TX2K20.